Hi, I'm Greg Driscoll. Welcome to the Measure Across America Project Discovery video series. In this series, we spend a minute or two sharing some of the most impactful discoveries of our historic U.S. coast-to-coast 18-state 5,200-mile pavement marking assessment journey. Let's get started with discovery number 3, day versus night assessment. This discovery will add to the debate on the best time of day to assess retroreflectivity of markings. Some argue that nighttime is better because there's less traffic, increasing the safety and decreasing the traffic interruption. Some would say daytime is better for visibility and safer driving conditions. For example, the vast majority of DUIs are committed after dark. With the LLG7, we were able to measure either under day or nighttime conditions. This was handy considering the amount of miles we needed to assess in such a very short period of time. A hard restriction could have played havoc on our working around the weather and these schedule issues. As I mentioned earlier, our assessment was completed 73% in daylight and 27% at night. In my opinion, the best time of day for assessment depends a lot on other project-to-project variables, like traffic patterns and weather, and should not depend solely on the equipment restrictions. But MAAP did reveal a new concern, or at least proved an old one, in nighttime assessments. In most cases, moisture on a marking is caused by rain, fog, or dew, and can dramatically reduce the retroreflective performance of a marking. As shown on this chart, dew is most likely to form in the late hours or early morning hours of the day. Our assessment was affected by this, most significantly in the states of Kansas and Florida. In Kansas, we are measuring 93% humidity and within 2 degrees of the dew point. In Florida, the humidity was a whopping 97% on our eastbound assessment and near or at dew point temperatures. In fact, periodically we experienced fog on this leg. Now, if I were to be an agency or a contractor, we would have halted operations under these conditions. However, in Florida, this gave us a chance to do a comparative measurement. You can see here that our westbound assessment averaged 233 millicandela at 61% humidity, but our eastbound assessment averaged only 172, 25% lower in 97% humidity. Yes, they were different lanes and markings, but similar in materials and install dates and traffic over a stretch of about 100 miles. The point here is that this adds to the drawbacks of nighttime-only assessments that agencies sometimes prefer. The more options you have, the more accurate and efficient your assessment will be. Thank you for joining us in this discovery, and a quick thank you to those who sponsored this historic assessment. Thank you for your support in the advancement of pavement marking management for both human and machine driving.